So AMD having a good day, like you said, in advance of their earnings, which we'll get tomorrow. But it's going to be a very interesting report. Expectations are high here. Obviously, this is a greater part of the AI conversation in terms of demand and build out and where things are heading. So we've already seen this earnings season how high the bar can be for these companies. Specifically for AMD, they're looking for EPS of about $1.32. That would be up 21% year over year. Revenue expected to come in at $9.67 billion. That would be more than 25% higher than it was in the year earlier period. Investors will be focused on momentum in chips and data center demand and if that's continuing. Now, we've already gotten some previews from other companies that does indicate that that demand is still strong and still there, but obviously we need to hear from AMD and what their numbers are indicating in the commentary from management. Very important. This does follow a strong prior quarter. AMD beat revenue estimates by about 5.5%. They had $9.25 billion in sales, and they do have a history of repeatedly beating in the past 2 years. They beat EPS estimates 75% of the time, revenue estimates 100% of the time, and that revenue beat averages about 2.5% to the upside versus the consensus. So they do have a history of beats. We are looking at mostly bullish analyst sentiment coming in. We've seen quite a few upward revisions, but in terms of focus, management commentary very important, especially on cloud and AI demand. Pricing trends, that's going to be a very important thing. Supply as drivers of near-term performance. We've heard from a lot of other companies we're sold out through 26, things like this. We're going to want to hear similar sentiment, as well as any data center business expansion. Competition is strong in this AI space. We'd also like to hear some updates on the production timeline for the MI455 and any kind of engagement for the 355. Those are going to be really important metrics as we're looking. Also important to note, China's still a wild card here too. During the third quarter earnings call, the company's CEO, when they gave their guidance for the fourth quarter, which was roughly about $9.6 billion plus or minus $300 million, they excluded any revenue from AMD's MI308 shipments to China. So now that there have been some approvals to allow chips back into China, it will be interesting to hear any commentary about China and what role that might play into their 2026 outlook. So those are some of the things that I'm seeing. As far as what shares have looked like, we're still trading below the average target, which is 289 right now. We're just under 250 for AMD, and their stock has gained nearly 100% in the past year. So, combined with the broader rise of just about 14% for the market. So, I mean, this is a strong stock, but again, we've seen with a lot of these really strong AI names that the bar is so high for them.